Hi everyone, this is Av, and today 3 simple steps on how to build an awesome routine. Routines are important for us on multiple aspects. For instance, the impact that it has throughout the day. Have you ever felt like sometimes from the get-go when you wake up you feel like, wow, it's not going to be a good day today, and you go on, end up having a bad day? Right? Murphy's Law. Or you wake up in the morning, for some reason, you feel active, energized, you have a good idea straight from the get-go, and then your whole day turns out to be not so bad, or even really good. Well, that routine is that you're going to build for yourself is going to help you being consistent in having a good day every single day. I've been doing this now for 14 months that I've been building myself a routine, and a routine that is very personal, a routine that works for me, and I'm not going to share my routine today. That's not the purpose of this short video. This has been going on since the lockdown last year in 2020, March, when we started to get locked down, and I started to feel so much more energized. And I've heard people having the worst year of their lives in 2020, and for me, well, that was the best year of my life. Every day was great. I was impactful, I was creative, things were coming well and easy for me, and I was really enjoyed. And I was wondering what it was really that was making me so active and so passionate and so feeling so good. And I've realized that actually the routine is maybe not everything, it's definitely a mindset, but the routine has helped me creating that foundation for these days, for every single day. And my routine has been evolving over the last 12 to 14 months. And I was even searching even before that. I did 4 a.m. club, 5 a.m. club, waking up at 4 or 5 a.m. and getting through that. I put some few videos on YouTube actually on how that routine was going to wake up earlier. I found different ways of morphing this to adapt to my needs and to what I felt was getting better for me in the trial and error process. So I really encourage you to find out for yourself. Don't necessarily listen to everyone who's telling you, you should do this, you should do that, although I'm going to suggest some things today. But the point is really to try things for yourself and to see what works best for you. So I'm going to be very general in these 3 simple steps for you to build an awesome routine. The first one is meditation. Now, you see, research has proven that the waves that we're going throughout the sleep patterns that we have are very impactful on how we perceive the world and how we are energized or sluggish throughout the day. The idea of a meditation technique, whichever it is, and this is where I'm not going to go in details because I really encourage you to try different things. There's so many videos out there, so many techniques, so many different meditation styles that I would suggest that you try but give it some try, really some decent amount of time, like maybe just a week even is enough, right? And meditating doesn't have to be 1 hour sitting every single day. I've done 15 hours per day for a week, and it works, it doesn't work, it doesn't matter. The idea is to try. What I'm suggesting here is just few minutes every day. What matters the most is the consistency, because it's the consistency that builds strength. I've done another video about creating powerful habits, right? This is the same thing. It's about the consistency that builds the results exponentially because it compounds the results over time. So the first that I'm suggesting is try some meditation. And meditation, the idea is to calm the mind down. Why in the morning? Well, because when you wake up, usually, unless you go straight for the phone and Facebook and Instagram and all the social media, usually you don't have too many thoughts, so you can build on that relaxed wave patterns that you have as soon as you wake up. And continue that wave pattern a little bit into the day. Even if it's few minutes, but at least you're already awake, you're conscious, and you manage to have a calm mind, which is really the idea of getting that started. All right. Second step, it is about reading your goals. Napoleon Hill wrote a beautiful book called Think and Grow Rich. In this book, he talks about reviewing the goals as well, and I'm not necessarily talking about that book specifically, but out of many books that I've read about personal development and personal strategy and the things I'm developing for myself and I have been working on for myself, what I've realized is that having goals, and it took me 40 years to get goals for myself, was reviewing these goals is building that pattern and that unconscious pattern for your brain to look for opportunities and possibilities for you to get closer to your goals throughout the day. You see, there is a mechanism that is in our heads, and that's called the reticular activating system, RAS. And what that does specifically is looking for patterns and looking for things that you're really looking for. Sounds a bit redundant. The point is that it is like a search head missile that is really looking for the target. Once you program your head and your mind to look for what you want to have, then your mind will unconsciously look for them. So it's the same thing as one of common exercises that we do in NLP is usually ask yourself, so if you pause for a second and look around the room or the location, wherever you are, right? Look for brown objects. Look for brown objects and count how many objects you find. Brown, 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 brown. Look around. Brown. Good. Now, how many red objects have you found? You might not even have seen anything that is red because you were searching for brown. And this is exactly what that RAS, this reticular activating system, is doing for you, is looking for what you're looking for unconsciously. So reading your goals is helping you engrave in the back of your mind what goals you have for yourself. Reading them every day, even having a card. I know that Bob Proctor does this. I know that many people actually in the self-development industry are doing this. They have these little cards. I have one in my wallet as well that I always have with me. So every time I open the wallet, I have boom, 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 3-4 goals that I have there and that I see every single day. So as soon as you wake up, a bit of meditation, a few minutes only, it's fine. Just build the momentum, read your goals. The third point is set intentions. Intention setting is similar to activating the RAS system again. And this is about having an intention. It's not a goal for the day, it's not a to-do. It is an intention about how you want to feel. What I suggest here is that every time you might have been in a discussion, going to a meeting, or going to a presentation, going to an event, cinema, opera, movie, doesn't matter. Every time you might have been thinking like, oh, that's going to be great. I'm going to have a good time. Or this is going to be an interesting seminar. Or this is going to be an interesting video. This is setting an intention. This is preparing yourself, programming yourself to know how you're going to feel already before it happens. And this, most of the time, you will have noticed 99% of the time, this is exactly how you will feel. So what I'm suggesting here is that setting intentions for the day. And the intentions, you can write them in any way, shape, or form. You can write them on a piece of paper. You can have a notebook. I do that on a notebook every single day. I've taught that to my daughter as well. Just 3 things. Even 3 is enough. And the way you could phrase it, that I like to phrase it myself, but you don't have to, as long as you set an intention, you're projecting in the future how you want to feel. I ask myself a question. and I ask 3 questions. It's the same question every time, but about different topics. So I say, wouldn't it be nice if I felt excited today? And after that question, I put underneath the feeling. I love the feeling of being excited. Second one, wouldn't it be nice if I was feeling curious about something today? Second line, I love the feeling of being curious. Third one, would it be nice to meet somebody today and have a great conversation? Second line, I love the feeling of having a great conversation. And I do this every day. Just these 3 simple questions, 3 simple feelings that I love the feeling. And you can go back to this video and listen to this again, these suggestions. I've been doing this for quite some time now, and my daughter is feeling the results now, that at the end of the day, it doesn't happen all the time, but most of the time, after some work doing this regularly, most of the time, these 3 points that I have throughout that I've written in the morning in my routine is happening. And to encourage my daughter to do the same thing, I told her, okay, that's your notebook. Let's write in your notebook. Let's do it together at the beginning. We're doing this. And then when I came back from a business trip, I told her, oh my God, you know what? Today, this morning, before taking the flight, I had three intentions that I've written, and all 3 happened on the day. And it's true. It was amazing. It was just, and it's just building that confidence as well, that you can really set yourself in the mood of having a great day, having the feeling. Again, it's all about the feeling, these intentions, about having the feeling of having a great conversation, the feeling of maybe that guy did not feel like he had a great conversation, but I did. That's what is important. It's about my feelings, setting my day for success. So here, these were the 3 simple steps for building that momentum of getting that powerful morning routine from the morning. Doesn't have to be a morning routine, but as long as it's a routine means consistency on a daily basis, then I wish you to really enjoy that, and just give some results and share some feedback on how you feel after doing that and starting this thing. 3 simple steps, building a powerful routine. Thank you very much, everyone, guys. Please put a thumbs up, share it to everyone you know around who would need a routine as well to set themselves right for the day, because they might not have been feeling too good these days. Suggest. We'll see what happens, and let us know down there. Thank you very much. Put a comment. In the meantime, until we talk again, please breathe and stay centered. Take care. Talk soon.